A man came home and couldn't believe what he saw. He found his wife cheating on him, even though he had come home earlier than usual and without warning her. He had actually planned to surprise her but ended up being the one surprised. When he entered and saw the scene, he simply watched his wife with another man. He didn't shout, didn't make a scene, didn't argue or fight. He just turned around and left. He walked away, moved to another city, and began living on the streets. Months later, on a Saturday morning, he was sleeping on a bench in the square when it started to rain. He hurried under a tree for shelter and once the rain stopped, felt an intense hunger. He searched through his pockets, hoping to find a coin or any spare change. Suddenly he felt a strong urge to speak to God. He prayed, "Lord, with this money may I at least buy something to eat? And please show me that you see my suffering." He wiped his tears and went out looking for food. At the first small restaurant he found, he managed to buy a meal box. But the owner didn't allow him to enter because of his strong smell. He hadn't bathed in days. So he sat on the sidewalk to eat. His stomach ached from hunger. As he brought the fork to his mouth, he heard someone calling, "Sir." When he looked up, he saw an elderly man with 2 children, around 12 or 13 years old. The old man asked for help. "Sir, we've been here for a while and the kids are very hungry. Could you give us that food?" At that moment, the man saw that they truly were starving. "Here you can eat," he said, and added, "I ate yesterday morning, but you need it more than I do." They accepted the meal. The elderly man smiled and said he believed kindness would change his heart and surely his destiny. Then he took an old coin from his pocket. The man tried to refuse, "Sir, you need it more." But the old man insisted until he accepted it. While the 3 ate, the ragged man returned to the square to try to rest and forget his hunger. He tossed and turned, unable to sleep, when suddenly a strong gust of wind blew. He grabbed some newspaper sheets to cover himself. While arranging the papers, he noticed an ad, "Old coins wanted." He remembered the coin the old man had given him. He thought, "Who knows?" Cut the ad and rushed to the address. When he arrived, the shop owner was surprised to see a homeless man, but let him enter. "Sir, I saw your ad. Could you evaluate this coin?" The owner examined it and said, "My friend, this is a rare treasure. It's a very valuable Spanish coin." He asked him to wait and came back with a check worth several thousand reis. The man trembled as he held it. He ran out, almost falling, trying to find the old man and the children to share the money. But he searched everywhere and found no one. Desperate, he kept looking until he reached a newsstand. "Ma'am, did you see an elderly man with 2 children eating around here?" She replied, "Yes, son. He left me a message to give if someone asked for him." The man opened the note and was deeply moved. It said, "Today you gave the best of yourself and we returned it with love. Signed, God, the Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit." There are moments in life when we feel lost, unable to move forward, without strength or direction. Maybe you are living a moment like that when everything seems too heavy to bear. But remember, God is still ahead of your path. And if you do your best to keep your faith, your hope and continue acting with goodness, be certain that at the right time, God will bring justice, transform what is wrong and restore everything you lost, in double measure. Life returns what we offer to the world. Kindness has great power. Every gesture of love or compassion plants seeds that will bear fruit in the right season. The Bible teaches, "Whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously." 2 Corinthians 9 verse 6. This reminds us that our actions have consequences and that God sees them all. Divine rewards are not only material. Many times they are spiritual and emotional blessings that fill the soul with peace, joy and purpose. When we help, forgive and act with integrity, we reflect God's character. And He surrounds us with His love and strength. No act of kindness is forgotten. A shared meal, a smile, a helping hand, each one has eternal value. God sees every sacrifice and rewards it with grace. So continue doing good even when no one is watching. Trust that God honors those who act with a generous and sincere heart. Kindness opens doors, heals wounds, transforms lives, and brings us closer to God's purpose. Do good, God always blesses those who spread love.